Let's get our guys back in the mix. Tim Doyle, Chip Patterson here to weigh in on the SEC and beyond. Fellas, Tennessee laying the biggest number on the board here Sunday. 6.5 is the number, but TD, this is an A&M team that's won outright 3 straight games as an underdog. Catching those type of points, where are you taking us?
You know, I picked Tennessee pre-conference tournament, and I got them at plus 350. So let's really break down how you bet this now, because I'm getting 3.5 to 1 if Tennessee wins. But if you bet Texas A&M at plus 240, now I have to hedge. I'm not saying I'm going to hedge my entire bet, but whenever you have a chance to make money, you never go broke taking a profit. So this is the time that I'm going to hedge here. But if I'm going to bet it and I'm going to give you who to win, I picked Tennessee before the tournament. And the reason why was they know who they are. I thought coming into the tournament, their defense had really stepped up. And what did they go out and do in the SEC Conference Tournament? 59 points they surrendered to Mississippi State. 39% they shot from the field. And then Kentucky, took 23s, only made 2 of them. They shot 34%, the Wildcats. Kennedy Chandler, the 6-foot freshman from Memphis, is a star. And what he has done so far in the conference tournament has even proved to me even more that he is so confident and comfortable with the basketball. You don't see 6-foot freshmen shoot 50% from the field in a conference tournament. You don't see them only turn the ball over 3 times in a conference tournament. I think Tennessee is so dangerous. So go crazy, Knoxville. Tennessee, SEC Conference Tournament champs.
Ooh, I am not getting in the way of Buzz Williams and this Texas A&M team. Did you see the way that they have put the clamps on Auburn, on Arkansas, these up-tempo, high-octane teams, and they just squeezed the life out of them? Now, Tennessee, obviously the makeup of Tennessee is not the like Arkansas or Auburn at all. This is going to be a game that I expect will be possession by possession. I think this is going to be a little bit of a grinder. I like taking Texas A&M in the points. And I want to revisit something I said yesterday, because I said that Buzz Williams is a plus value tournament coach. And I think that we continue to see more of why in that game, because he does such a good job of conveying the simplicity of the moment to his team, breaking down the game into these 4-minute segments. If we win enough of these 4-minute segments, then we are going to win the game. If we make sure that we win all of the ATOs, the after timeout plays. I mean, he is almost a football coach with how situational he approaches coaching a game that is usually up and down free form. But in tournament play, it does get a little bit more clunky. It does get a little bit more possession by possession. And that analytical approach that Buzz Williams brings, when he's able to get a team that responds well, and clearly Quentin Jackson and the rest of this Aggies team has, then he is a really, really tough coach to go up against. Tennessee probably could win. They've got Kennedy Chandler, someone who could win you a 1-possession game in a way that, as well as Quentin Jackson has played, I think I would go with Chandler.
Don't do that, Chip. Don't do that.
My bet.
Don't do that.
My bet is 6.5. What does 6.5 get me? Multiple possessions. Texas A&M is going to stay within multiple possessions of Tennessee.
I don't doubt that. And I would never lay 6.5 in this game in conference tournament games. We saw yesterday in the Big Ten. What happened? Purdue wins, they don't cover. Iowa wins, they don't cover. And they were all laying right around that number right there. I just felt like Chip was making a strong point. You know what I mean? Like it was like in Tool Time where the neighbor would just show the eyes. What, you remember that?
Wilson?
Yes.
Wilson.
But I felt like the head was starting to emerge there with the pick of strength, and then he just went back like, oh, maybe they could win the game.
Producer Ed telling
I
me
got to give respect.
Home improvement.
Tool Time was the show within the show. So Tim Doyle going deep.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.